Hi, everyone.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
I hope you're all having a fantastic year as
I
we do
I
a
hope it
special
is
edition.
the spoopiest of evenings to you, and you might notice that we have our requisite spoop theme for the stream tonight. So we got that going
Of
for us.
course.
Um
Hi, Lyle. Lyle, your messages of encouragement are always appreciated on this
yes.
ASMR stream.
That's right.
Why is there a Five Nights at Freddy's bunny? Oh, that's Silent Hill.
I was going to say
Arnold.
um, I was about to be very angry with you, but so at any
We all
rate,
know that Shane loves Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, no, it's quality fucking game. Yep, that's it. It's just built around nothing but jump scares, but it's really good. But hey, anyway, so we're playing some Silent Hill tonight. I can't guarantee we're going to be playing for like
Silence.
a long time because real life has a way of being an asshole. So I may have to cut this a little short, but we're going to see how far we can get. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this because we had an episode come out today about this very game, and you should go check it out.
Game or the episode?
Both.
I agree. I'm here for your most soothing concern. It's
Mm,
spooky out.
there we go.
I'm here to relax you.
Get that mandolin going.
Breathe in, breathe out. Listen to the great intro.
So hopefully the stream quality is not complete garbage. My internet has been acting up this evening. Um, I mean, not that my stream is ever great to begin with, but you know.
What's in the box? My penis is in many boxes.
In
It's
several
been
boxes.
It has not been 5 minutes yet. I gotta be careful with my language so we can monetize with all the money.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. This shit gets immediately demonetized. Actually, as soon as I uploaded the video version of this episode today, it got an immediate copyright claim because we have clips from this song in it, actually. So
That's that's really unfortunate.
yeah.
I humbly disagree.
Have you
I
been just
hope
like
Lyle.
watching a bunch of weird ASMR lately? Like what is this that you're doing right now?
A first step, have a real calming voice.
Oh,
Second, name myself after a fish. Third step, grow breasts.
yes.
I can do this.
I never really paid attention until just now that Mr. Harry Mason there is driving a Jurassic Park Jeep.
So, Lyle says Russian nesting boxes, the smallest of which contains my anatomy. I would say yes. Yes, it does. In
Why
fact,
does it
there's
have to
plenty
be
of
the
space.
smallest one?
It contains plenty of space, Shane. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
Room to breathe.
It has to breathe.
Man, I also forgot how long
When
the
it
intro
doesn't breathe,
was.
it's...
All right, we're here. Start. Easy. Because reasons.
Because Shane.
Pretty much.
Because Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Cheryl. Where is Cheryl?
The fuck?
Loading.
I like how when you emulate this, there's still loadings.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about? I am playing this on a legitimate PlayStation right now.
You might be. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not illegal. You have an original copy.
That is true.
And you have an original PlayStation. So I don't understand your complaint.
I'm not complaining.
Exactly.
Right, over
You
here?
can
Over here? Okay,
this
right
is
here.
a 100% legal stream. There is nothing illegal about what you're doing in any sense.
It's one of the few times that we can actually say that and it be true.
Every other stream was a stream.
Sure was.
Sure was.
Is that Cheryl? Cheryl, is that you? I don't remember you wearing those clothes.
Cheryl?
It's really
that
snowing
Cheryl?
in Silent Hill.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Where are
so
you
you have to
going?
explain to me, why is this ash and not snow? How do we
Hey,
know
wait!
it's ash?
Stop!
Hey, wait, stop. So actually I was wrong about that.
Oh,
Yeah. No, it for all intents and purposes it is snow.
okay.
The ash thing ended up being kind of a little bit of like a Mandela effect, mostly brought on by the movie.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which apparently, obviously, also affected me because even me being the what's that? That's sidestep. Where's my camera? Which one is the
Do you have a
bumper
lead pipe
camera?
yet? I think you're. Why don't you have a lead pipe?
No, Silent Hill 2,
Exactly,
you
it-
get the lead pipe like right away.
Exactly. Lyle says it's snow. All it does is snow in Maine. This is a scientific fact because it neighbors Canada and it never not snows in Canada.
That's true.
Though Lyle, I have heard it has not
Roll.
rained at all in Maine this year, and that is quite scary. I hope you all do all right up there because you have delicious water.
Mmm, this looks tasty. Also, fun fact I learned about this after we recorded the episode is apparently the translations for the subtitles are different depending on which part of the world you're in. If you're in North America, this is what you get, where he says, what is this? And if you're in Europe, you get, Jesus, what is this? So, there you go.
But yet they can't have you kill real people. Contra makes sense of that.
Mm-hmm.
They make it replace
Probotector.
with robots. But it has better water. I've been to Maine before, and it has delicious water, Lyle. Like, the water is delicious.
I can confirm that. That's
I've heard
strange.
it's the best water
getting
in the
darker.
world.
Okay, so I actually didn't end up bringing this up in the episode because we didn't, frankly, have enough time. The episode ended up being an hour and a half anyway without me even talking about this. But this introductory sequence is brilliant. So you start off, you know, chasing down what you think is your daughter, right? And then you start to get a sense of the town already with the fog and the snow, and then you start going down this alleyway, and suddenly you start hearing, and you can hear it, I think, if you're listening right now, the sirens, the air raid sirens in the background. And everything starts getting darker, and you start getting this weird shit like this, you know, wheelchair here with the spinning wheel. And
The fact that the wheel's still spinning is
yeah,
like, what the fuck?
exactly. And then you get this shit. And it's about this time, where you can hear it right now, that industrial soundtrack starts kicking in.
So Lyle, is like this stream frozen or just the water in Maine? I don't know. With your sarcasticness and your fallaciousness, I don't know if there's an issue with the actual stream.
It could be for all I know.
Facetiousness, not facetiousness.
But see, this just, it ends up devolving real quick. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh
very,
shit,
very fast.
all this blood, what the fuck is all of this?
Like, this is the moment you realize you're not in
What is
Raccoon City
this?
anymore.
What's going on here?
And then you get the corpse.
What? What is this?
Get off me, you
blood.
little midgets.
Hope it's not. This is
I actually want to see if I can outrun these assholes. Because you're supposed to die here. blocked by a fence. Oh, so if you do make it all the way back to the fence, it just blocks you in. So I guess I'm just gonna have to
die, monster.
take my fate.
I don't belong in this world.
Ugh.
By the way, shout out to my youngest son, Christian, who turned 12 today. Congratulations to him for being bored.
See, then this is what's great about this, is you get that whole sequence where everything just completely goes to shit, and then you think you die, and then you show up here, and everything is more or less back to normal, which completely throws you off, and you're like, okay, well, was he dreaming or not? It's just,
Glad to hear it.
it's a beautiful intro. I love
You
it.
from around
It's the
here?
best. It's tremendous.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist.
The voice acting, of course, on the other hand,
I came here for a vacation.
top
It's
I
notch.
just got here.
It's 90s voice acting.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
I bet you would.
Uh-huh.
I think
Have you
that's
seen
part
a
of the thing I
little
miss
girl?
about the 90s is you really have this
Just
really
turned 7 last month.
weird
Short, black hair.
B-movie atmosphere with everything.
My daughter.
Like low budget, absolute
Sorry.
crap voice acting for
The only person I've seen
everything.
in this
With the
town
exception of a
is you.
few titles. Like Working Designs did a really good job with Lunar
Who is everybody?
and just the majority of their
Until you
games in
find me,
general
believe me.
they do a pretty good job. But like
But from
the
what I can
Japanese
tell,
companies that
something
brought them
bizarre
over
is
for
going on.
translation because they would just keep the same voice acting no matter what country they were in.
that's all I know.
God awful, but amazing at the same.
Hmm.
Love it.
Well, and apparently
What's
the
your
other
name?
thing that's interesting about it is, at least
Harry.
for disc-based games like this,
Harry
part of
Mason.
the reason that the dialogue ended up feeling really
Sybil
stilted is
Bennett.
because every audio file had to be loaded,
I'm a police officer
and there was a
from
little
Brab's,
bit
the
of a
next town over.
time lag there in order to spin that up on the disc, and so that's why you get these
Phones
like
are all
weird
dead.
pauses
And radio too.
in these discussions.
I'm going back to call in some reinforcements.
Hmm.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
Please, take my gun.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl.
Shane mentions that in the video. It's like,
can't just
"Here's-
leave her
hey,
out there by
I'm a
herself."
cop. Take my gun. Oh. Yeah.
Have you got a gun?
That's what police officers do.
No.
Take my gun and then fuck off.
Take this.
Like, you're not coming with
and
me?
hope you
No.
don't have to
Like,
use
fuck
it.
off.
Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger,
It's
know who
dangerous
you're
to go
shooting.
This.
And don't do it unless you have
Sybil is the grand wizard of guns.
to. And don't go blasting
I don't think
me
that's
by
the proper
mistake.
term for anything. Sybil is the
Got it?
grand master of guns.
Yeah,
I
so
think
maybe,
that's
maybe
more
not
appropriate.
Grand Wizard. Let's not go
Thanks.
with that.
Let's not use that.
You do best to stay nearby.
I think of
I'll
the
be
old
back with
man
help
and I
as
think of
quick as
that
I
term.
can.
She just
Have you ever
pieces out.
played have you ever gotten South Park? Like the Stick of Truth.
Yes, I did.
So the special edition of South Park, The Stick of Truth, is called the Grand Wizard Edition. Because
Yeah.
because Cartman considers himself to be the Grand Wizard. Because of course he does.
Whew. So you pick up all that stuff, you get the map, and then you get that one shot of the window behind you, and you see the pterodactyl monster
A pterodactyl.
for a moment.
You know what's nice about this, and I think I can say it's a big hit against Resident Evil, is whenever I want to save, I can save. I don't have to worry about how many fucking ink ribbons I have. Don't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
Like that's the major reason. Whenever I try to go back and play Resident Evil, I get like like hour and a half into it. I'm like, this is too fucking stressful. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, because it's bad enough that you have to find a specific spot to save, but then you also need to take up an inventory space and use a limited item in order to save your game. It's a bit overkill.
Yes, I'm not a fan of it.
I mean, can I just give me the radio? Oh, okay. I guess I don't get it till the thing happens.
I thought that was bullets.
All right, I'm gonna try to go out the door. Here we go. Oh, the radio kicks on. Oh no, the spoop.
What's that?
The spoop is happening.
Huh. Radio.
What's going on with that radio? Sir, we're closed.
This is a Wendy's.
Get fucked, pterodactyl.
What's happening to this place?
All right, there we go. Yes, I would like the pocket radio. Thank you. All right. Now let's get out of here. Where could Cheryl have gone? I guess I'll check that alley again.
Pocket rockets? I carry my pocket rocket on me at all times, and thankfully it's very, very compact, Lyle. I have to say.
Okay, see, this is what I was talking about in the episode. This is why I like the map in this game, because, I mean, Chris actually makes a good point that this is exactly what just an average dude would do when he found a map in a place he's never been, right? Just mark down shit that you find. And so not only like is it in universe like accurate and makes sense, but it's also incredibly useful to where I see where I am, I see where I need to go, and then we'll see in a minute once you start hitting some of the spots in the town that you just cannot traverse, that, you know, Harry will go and X those places off so you have a good idea of how to navigate. I just think they really did a great job with it. And it sounds like it could be a minor thing, but really a lot of games fuck up their maps, I'm gonna be honest. And this does it really well. Yeah, give me
Lyle, if
those
you
bullets.
can Google Maps or Waze in 1999, I would, on a cell phone, dude, you're a fucking legend, especially in Podunk, Maine.
All right, I gotta get back over to the alleyway. See what the deal is. Uh-oh, the spoop radio. No, keep going, Harry.
Apparently, like, all the street names are named after, like, legends of horror literature. Getting Waze work in Podunk, Maine now is a challenge. I believe it.
Is that? Ah, there we go. Now my camera's working the way I wanted it to. Gotta keep an eye out for these little like side areas in these alleyways, because sometimes they like to hide items and stuff in there. Something is nearby. The Doge. Ah, yes, the skin Doge.
It's the not Resident Evil dog.
Yes, the definitely not taken from Resi. Are you? Oh, right, I forgot. You have to like stomp these guys.
Why do I have this like distinct memory of being able to beat them down with a lead pipe?
You honestly might be thinking of Silent Hill 2, because 2 is where you get the pipe like first, and you don't get anything else. You get the pipe before anything else.
See, technically, Lyle, from what I understand, one of Shame Houses right now is hidden on Google. Only one of them shows up, and he's not even in Maine, so he has that benefit.
One of my houses? You mean like the one in Durham? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking currently, but apparently he's saying, yeah.
No,
in the
I can
past.
see the chat. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that... Yeah, well... I'd be surprised if that changed. I mean, that was also the area where the only convenience store was like the one that was 5 minutes down the road and was like literally the only store within a reasonable vicinity. It's just a tiny gas station. Which is coincidentally where we also got like pizza and other like takeout food. And was also a hunting station because of course it was.
That's Maine.
See, here you go. This you get the pipe now. Steel pipe. Yes, I will take that. And also this child's artwork. Sketchbook cover. This picture. It's me. I don't know how you could tell that from that picture, but alright. The first picture that Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave her on her 5th birthday. Okay, is this the piece of paper? I know there's one here that's supposed to say like where I'm supposed to go. There it is. To school.
Isn't this Cheryl's sketchbook? She's at the school.
All right, there you go. Midwich Elementary School. Mark it off. That's where we gotta go. Looks like it's easy to get to, but spoilers, it's fucking not.
Dog's going nuts. He wants a lot of pets.
I mean, can you blame him, really?
No.
All right, so we're gonna head out this way, and then we're gonna go to the left and see if we can make our way to the school. Fuck you, bird! Come back here. All right, fine. Damn you. They're just like, they're just doing flybys. Alright, where are we at? No, that's not what I want. I want the map. 11th Street. Okay. Man, we got somebody blowing up our Instagram DM right now.
Yeah, that's the guy that you want on our show.
Yes, thank you for putting that entirely on me.
I'm not putting it entirely on you. I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Alright, so that's our first dead end right there. Which conveniently Harry marks with an X right there. So we'll go down 11th Street. Which, if I recall, should be where the house with the little dog house in the front is, which is where we're going to end up needing to go anyway, eventually. Speaking of dogs. More spook dogs. Hey, you. Where's the other one? Oh, you know what? Let me take care of this one first. Now I'm pretty sure if you examine the doghouse before you're supposed to, it says that there's just nothing there. Yeah, probably a doghouse, though I'm not sure since there's no dog around. Is there, though? I'm pretty sure there is. All right, fine. Nothing in particular. Great. It's all right. We will be coming back to that shortly. Let's see. Where are we at? I think that's also going to be a dead end, but let me run down this way. Yep. Sure is, but looks like a clue.
I do have to say, like, the in-town wandering is probably one of my least favorite aspects about Silent. I like it once I got into the school or the hospital or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is that the town is not really that big. It's a quote unquote open area in terms of PlayStation games, I guess, but it's not huge, so it's hard to get lost, which I think is fine. But yeah, it definitely, I think things pick up a lot more once you start getting into the more like focused areas. Oh, hey Harry, how did you not see that key that was taped to the inside before? Yeah, I will take it. Thank you.
It's so fucking obvious. Who doesn't look in the goddamn doghouse?
Right? I mean, it's just a doghouse covered in blood. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad for the dog. Okay, petting my dog right now, and I'm thinking about him. Thinking about the doghouse. He doesn't have a doghouse.
All right, first aid kit.
That's probably what happened to the cat. Try getting.
Yeah. Oh, bullets galore. Yep. Give me those. Can I watch the television? Oh.
You know what? That would be cool if you could just sit down and watch TV for the entirety of the game. Oh, it doesn't work. But like that'd be awesome. Like, what are you watching?
It's just Twin Peaks.
Yeah, that'd be great. Or Eraserhead.
Yeah. What's in your fridge? Oh, it's empty. Well, that's a bummer.
What's in the box?
Okay, so here's something. It matters to nobody, but it's something that I noticed when I was playing through this again prior to our episode. The proportions for some of the things in this game are super weird. Like this sink, for instance. Yeah. Look how fucking big that sink is compared to Harry. Like, there's no way it would be that big. Also, one of the more important ones, though, actually, are the streets themselves. If you look at just how wide the streets are, they're unrealistically huge. Like, and I think I know why. It's probably because they wanted to give enough space in between, like, the rows of houses so you can just see them, like, from across the way. So, I get it, I guess. But it's also just really strange that, like, logistically it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Something is written on the map, hanging on the wall. Keys for Eclipse. So this gives you clues as to where you need to go in order to get all 3 keys to open this here door at the back of the house, which if you interact with, you see it has 3 padlocks. Which, frankly, if I went into anybody's house that had 3 padlocks on it, I'd have some questions, but...
Well, plenty. I mean, you would. I mean, at this point, you already have tons of questions.
That's true.
And about your proportions, remember, like, this is the Japanese perception of an American city and American homes.
So they just think that all our streets are huge. So
probably, because you know, in Japan, you're American. You're American. Big penis. Big penis. Big penis. Japanese so small. So tiny. So small. Just saying. That's from South Park. Please don't kill me.
I was going to say, I feel like we need to qualify that and say, like, that's a South Park reference. But yes.
That's a South Park reference.
Huge American penis.
Huge American penis.
Fuck you, bird. I'll kick you in the face. Is there even anything in this hall? No, there's nothing there. It's just that asshole. All right, fine.
The pterodactyl.
All right, so I'm gonna head down this way first. Grab the key. I actually had trouble finding this one because I didn't realize you had to get like right over here for the camera angle to change. for it to show you. Oh, actually, wait. Do I need to go another street over? Yeah, I need to go another street over. One of the keys that you need to get is kind of like off to the side. Where are you? Ah!
I love how the crosswalks are.
Just like a
That's
line.
amazing.
They're giant. Yeah, I know. Like, you could drive a semi-truck through those crosswalks. Still have room to spare. Kick the... Oh, he's dead. Alright, I just fucking filled him full of bullets, so that's fine. Alright. I went down the alleyway so I could grab those extra handgun bullets, which, for the record, if we go into my inventory, I have, let's see, 200 bullets. So...
It's 200?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, on easy, they give you a fuckload of ammunition. Like, I'd never have to use any other weapon except the gun. Pretty much ever.
So that's why I like this game.
Yep, that's it.
It's all coming together. I mean, so like,
here's the spot. This is what I was talking about. You have to walk like all the way over here, and then the camera angle changes, and you're like, oh, there's this rickety ass board I have to walk across. Okay. Let me just get this key out of this here bloody mailbox. That's
just
normal.
perfectly normal.
Health drink. Thank you.
Oh. Health. I'd normally go to the store to get my health drink when I'm not feeling right. It's the patented brand health drink.
Ah, yes. Alright, so that one's good. You know what? I'm just going to go up the street and grab the other one. Up at the end here. I mean, look at this fucking road. Now, okay, granted, if you look at the vehicles, they make sense. They're like pretty proportional. But this fucking road, man, look how wide this is.
It's a double wide.
It's nuts.
Road.
There's so much room for activities.
It's like they want them to park on each side of the road without having to worry about running into a vehicle while you're trying to go down it. Unlike in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Or like anywhere in Murray Hill, just anybody's parked on the side of the road, you just can't drive through practically.
Yeah. What makes it worse is like at the end of the street, there's a bus stop, and people don't know how to park. And so this has happened every single day since the beginning of school, and they know that there's a bus that comes behind us towards the bus stop, which is separate from the bus that drops off the kids that most people are there waiting for. But yet somehow they still park in a position that makes it almost impossible for this bus to get through them.
Ah, police car. More bullets. Yes.
I wonder if that's Sybil's car.
I assume it is. I don't know why she would have one of the keys to that door in the trunk of the car, but you know, whatever.
It was placed there by super forces.
Yes.
Chris's.
Barry?
Jill Sandwich. Sorry, wrong.
Alright, so now I think we just gotta go down this alleyway. Can't remember where it is specifically. Should be around here somewhere, I think. Maybe. Oh, here we go. It's in the gated area. I remember now. Somebody had a very intense game of basketball over here.
I want to know how something got up there. I want to see that game.
Like, the implication here is that somebody, like, either three-pointered or just, like, slam-dunked this, like, dog head through that fucking basket. And I'd really like to know who.
Could have been a layup.
Well, I suppose that's true.
I mean, at the angle, it's in the kind of the top right corner. Just, you know, rolled it in, went in,
Yeah.
drive.
That sounds like a lot of things that I would need to have any real knowledge of basketball to know about, Chris. I don't know.
Would you call it Doge ball?
You know what? I would, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doge ball.
That's right.
The dog head. That's how you play it.
Past that Doge rock.
I've heard that the name of the dog is Sif.
Ah, fuck you. Get out of here, skin bird.
It's like hockey, but with less ice and fights. They don't fight in hockey anymore.
Yeah, that's true. They really don't.
What happened to the Thai domies of the world? We need more Thai domies.
Yeah, we do. It's it is the okay. I mean, we could go down that path. That I would argue it's sort of like the taming down of a lot of professional sports, specifically hockey, in that, like, it used to be 100% true, the saying, you know, that people used to throw around all the time of, like, oh, I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out, but, like,
That hurt.
that actually was legit. And over the years, the NHL was just kind of like, you know what, maybe we need to just be more of, like, a sport and less of a bunch of dudes fighting each other. And for the record, like, there was a time in the NHL, I think it was right around like the 70s or so, 70s and early 80s,
When the
where
Goon came out,
it got
slapstick.
real bad. It got real bad.
Yeah.
Like, and you could argue that it was entertaining because it was, but also for the players,
Right.
it was like actually really fucking dangerous. So, I don't know. I just think it's gone too far in the other direction now, where, like, you almost never see a fight, like, ever, and if it is, it's super lame. All right, so I believe we should have all of our keys now. I used the key of lion. I used key of woodman. I used key of scarecrow. We have
What about
entered
Tin Man?
Oz.
What about Tin Man? What the fuck happened to Tin Man?
What? It's getting dark again?
Yeah,
Pretty
you're
much,
about to
man.
get fucked.
Alright, well, it's a good thing Oh, what's going on? Good thing I got that here pocket flashlight.
Everyone likes a pocket.
Yes. Flashlight. Like, I want to be clear about that.
Oh, I thought you said flashlight, not fleshlight. I'm glad that you clarified.
Yes, yeah, thank you. Yeah. That's why I said that. Hey, what's going on?
That. What's going on, Dishimera? I don't know who that is.
I purposefully did not say the name because I didn't want to butcher it, but thank you for taking that bullet, Chris.
Or is it Dischimera? Might be Dischimera.
I mean, if my metal knowledge gives me anything, I know it's pronounced chimera, so... All
Or it could
right.
be Dishimera.
So we have made our way through the house, and now we are going to try to make it down to the school. I believe, if I remember correctly, you can just do... I think it's a straight shot from here down Midwich Street, so... Let's see what we can find.
So it is Dischimera.
Yeah, see? There you go.
It's kind of like the scene from Full Metal Alchemist where they find the girl and the dog.
Did I drop him? I think I heard him drop. Yeah, come here, I want to kick your ass. You know, we're doing
We are
pretty
doing
good, man.
great.
Thank you for
Yes.
asking. Just making our way through Spoopsville here.
Trying to bring you the scariness that is Silent Hill on the PS1.
That's right.
I gotta ask, is this Riku?
Midwich. All right, let's try going that way. See what happens. I can't remember which one of these routes are the ones that are like blocked off or not. Ah!
Awesome. Okay.
Come back at me.
I asked. Derek. Awesome. That's awesome that you found it through that episode. That was a very popular episode. We really appreciate everyone who listened to that. I would say specifically more for Derek. I know he had a lot of things to say, and I think like a lot of people want to see what he can do in the future. And I think that was a really good episode, especially for CGR Undertow and CGR fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I was just going through our YouTube and responding to a couple of the comments that were left on that video a couple days ago. And the response to that's been amazing. And like I said, we were really honored to have Derek on the show. And not for our own sakes, but we just really were glad that he was able to sort of voice, I think, some of those things that he talked about. Because I think it's important. Because even myself, like, I had some of those misconceptions about classic game room and stuff, and I think he helped clear a lot of that up. So
I know you say they're surprised it's so few views. I would like for us, like we were surprised there were so many views just because we're tiny, we're a tiny ass podcast. So the numbers on there is like, wow, like that's more than we would ever expect. But I get it in the grand scope of things. Yeah, I'm somewhat. I'm not necessarily surprised because the size of our channel, but yeah, I get it. Just because there are a lot of people who really like to follow Derek and like CGR Undertow as well.
But we do appreciate the commentary though, and myself in particular, because I'm kind of the producer of the show, so I always appreciate the feedback on that. So thank you. I put many hours into that.
Together. There it is. Yeah, 4 audio tracks. He was probably pulling his hair out. I mean, obviously he didn't. You can look at his picture right there. He did not pull his hair out.
It's luxurious. See, behold.
Yes. Yeah, unless that's a wig. It could be a wig. You never know.
All right, we've made it to Midwich. Okay, this spot right here, I know we're fucking talking a lot, but this is one of the things I pointed out in the episode right here is you go from being outside where you're getting a lot of environmental noise, there's a little bit of the background track going, and you know, it's a little, you get a little bit of chaos with the enemies and stuff out there, and then once you get inside, as soon as you step inside the school, a lot of more like modern horror games or something would probably throw, you know, some swelling music at you or some creepy shit or whatever. This is just dead silent, which is like so good. It's so good. It's the use of silence in this game is just on point, and I just feel like I needed to point that out. So anyway,
I would say once you get to the school in general, it really starts to take off.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you also run into one of the pseudo qualms that we had about it, which was the kind of weird puzzle implementation, but outside of that. Hello, I'm here for the field trip. More Ronaldo, Gordon. This must be the list of teachers. I feel like that's very presumptuous. Yes, thank you. Exactly. Okay. Chimera, you were saying exactly what I said in our episode about this that we just put out today. That is exactly my point. That like the weird like polygonal models of early 3D games actually serves this game like surprisingly well for the like the aesthetic that it's going for. Yeah, so yes, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, concur. This is
Gold in an old man's
said.
palm. The future hidden in his fist. Exchange for Sage's water. It's just like some kid's like chemistry homework. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. And what do we have here? It is also written in blood. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues, awakening at the ordained order.
Discomare, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw that briefly. That's what 2 or 3 years ago when they came out with that. They tried to make like like an homage to this game. It was almost like more of a hide and seek kind of game, though, if I remember correctly.
A picture of a door. Oh, because this is clearly artwork that would be hanging in an elementary school.
Yeah.
I don't know who drew it, but it is certainly in bad taste. Harry's an art critic now.
Fuck you, Harry.
Ah, yes. You know, this is an American school because we found bullets. Sorry, I got so
in the teacher's lounge for a second. That's Clay County, man.
Yep.
That's what we do here.
I feel right at home.
We passed that law. You're damn right. We raised our taxes to do it.
Hell yeah.
So much going on with that state.
Oh, did we? Wait, did we actually?
Away.
Did we pass that actually?
Yes, we did.
Oh my god. Of course we. I don't know why I'm surprised by that.
I don't want to get into that because, you know,
no.
Opinions.
No, it's fine.
I'll be right back.
I gotta. Oh yeah, right. This is a save spot. Let me grab my first aid kit here. And also, I think there's a health drink in here. I take offense to that. You of all people, Lyle, know that I am not a Florida man. I'm just on extended vacation. Yeah, let's call it that. Locked door, of course. Like swing the camera back around. Pretty sure they're both locked. I think I have to go through the center. That is very true. Where's the rim shot sound effect when I need it? And then of course you step out into the courtyard and you get immediately hit with like what sounds like, you know, music that would suggest that there's something here that's going to try to kill you. And at first you're not sure, right? But then you have murder children. Trying to remember if there's anything else for me to pick up out here. I don't think there is. No, we're all good. All right, looks like we're all good. Nah, get away from me. Ah, fuck. No, the other one. The other one. Douchebags. Alright, which one is still up? I gotta kick him. There we go. Oof. Alright. So nothing. Let's see if we can go into the storage yet. Lock is jammed. No. Okay. Lock is jammed. Fantastic. It's locked. I can't go anywhere. It's always great when you walk into a room and that's the first thing you hear. Oh, right, the shadow children. That's fucking creepy. I forgot about that. Just hang out over there, little shadow child. I'm just here for the bullets. We don't need. Nope. No. Take your chubby happy ass back Go away. Go away. Okay, fine. Fuck you. No. Bad shadow baby. Okay. I guess I didn't go this way yet, right? Yeah. Right. Because then you gotta...
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I gotta say, like, just revisiting the school here, and this is, I think, about the furthest I made it when I first played it back in '99, when I was around 14 years old. And I wouldn't say this is the most probably scary part of the game, in a traditional sense. So first of all, if you put your back in itself in 1999, these graphics are really fucking good in 1999.
It's funny you bring that up, considering Riku just said that this game did not age well, and you're kind of right.
No, it didn't age well at all. Yeah, Riku, you were 100% right. But back in 1999, yeah, this was like right there, like the peak of graphical fidelity. Aside from the Dreamcast, which wasn't out yet, it'd still be about another 7 months before the Dreamcast would be out. But like, it came to the realization in this school that I was actively like seeing ghosts of children and killing zombie children. I was like, what the fuck am I playing? It's like deeply disturbing.
Yeah.
Something you didn't get at all back then.
Speaking of which, I can't remember if it's this floor or if it's the second floor bathroom where you get the really fucking unsettling crying.
Yeah.
Is it this one? It's real quiet in here.
And yeah, Disc Chimera, I completely get you. I completely understand. I had the exact same sentiment.
Okay,
And this was this point for me.
Oof. The funny thing is like I already know what's gonna happen, and it still kind of puts me on edge just a little bit, because like then it's like anticipation. You said you quit after what? Oh, the little short thing. Wait, in an earlier area? So like, you mean when you first get attacked by them and you die? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's like the beginning of the game.
Hey, I mean, this was fucking freaky back then, man.
Okay, I have a story, and if you guys listen to the show, you'll hear this someday, because eventually we are gonna talk about Silent Hill 2. That's inevitable. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story right now anyway, because it's a good one. So as I said in the episode, the reason I even got into Silent Hill series in the first place was because a buddy of mine had it for his PS2, Silent Hill 2. He was my best friend in high school, and so I'd go and hang out at his place. You know, we'd have sleepovers or whatever, and we would play this shit until like 2, 3 in the morning or whatever. And I will never forget, there was one night I went over to his place, and we were playing Silent Hill 3, actually. And it was about 3:30 in the morning, I think, at that point. And we got to a point where we were kind of in the nightmare realm, and this Running Man monster just came out of nowhere and started hauling ass towards us. And we both screeched like little children. And the next morning, we were sitting down to breakfast, and his dad sits down. And his dad, by the way, is like just this completely typical, like, giant bearded, like, Maine guy. Okay, because I was living in Maine at the time. Super nice, but like
lumberjack,
but that kind of guy, right? And he sits down, and we sit down to breakfast, and we're having like our cereal or whatever, and he's like, "So, were there some schoolgirls in your room last night?" And we're like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, somebody was screeching in there, and I didn't think it was you." And it's just we were like, "Yeah, no, that was us. You don't understand, Dad. It's real spoopy."
Spooks are real. Getting called out by a lumberjack.
Yeah. Alright, where the hell am I even at on the second floor now? Ah, okay, here we go. We'll get spoopy bathroom time now. God, it's so fucking quiet. Ugh. Ugh. That still freaks me out a little bit. Ugh. Alright. Immediately leave that place. Fuck that. And then, of course, they go and, like, make that even worse in the later games, too. They got a thing with bathrooms being scary. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, an empty bathroom that's completely quiet in the middle of the night can be quite unnerving.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, for sure. I would say that, like, that's sort of that thing, right? It's like any place that's normally, like, hustling and bustling and stuff. It's that, like, weird otherworldly feeling you get in certain places. Like, if you're in a shopping mall or something after hours, like, it just feels wrong. Or like a movie theater or something.
Absolutely. But the thing about bathrooms too, and you say, why is a bathroom scary? I mean, the entire, like, an empty school, as you said, the hustling, bustling school is usually very active.
Right.
And when schools are empty, especially older schools, yeah, they're quite unnerving. And, like, you see a bathroom, and the thing about bathrooms is that you always have doors that are closed. You don't know what's behind them. Anyone can be behind the door at the same time.
That is true. Yeah, I guess you could also make the argument that that's like there's a certain level of, like, personal vulnerability associated with a bathroom, right? So, like, that also kind of puts you on that extra on edge, I guess.
You know what I also noticed based off the anime games that I play is that the school is oddly designed, much like a Japanese anime school. Yes, also Japan.
I can't even remember if there's actually something in here that's dangerous, or if this is one of those moments where they give you, like, the oh shit music and there's just nothing. I'm pretty sure that's the case here.
So the confirmation audio Discamera says is similar. I'm not hearing it right now, and I can't put it in my head. Do you have anything that you might place this the confirmation audio with in another game?
Are you
Perhaps.
talking about, like, the sound that the radio makes, like the static when there's something nearby? Is that what you mean, or? Oh, Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like the affirmative noise when you hit, like, click an item or whatever. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we talked about that in the episode too. It's just like, this is the sound design for this game is just incredible. Like, the industrial, like, thing just works so well for this. And one of the things that I pointed out too that I always thought was ingenious was that it felt like it gave you a sense of, like, it was really difficult to determine whether or not the sound was coming from something in the environment or if it was just the soundtrack, which just kind of goes that extra step to completely throwing you off. And I assume that was intentional, but if it wasn't, it was certainly a very happy accident one way or the other. Alright, so easy puzzle, right? The hand. The fist is shut tight, as if never to let go. But then I'm like, but behold, I have chemical. The label reads concentrated hydrochloric acid. Yes, I would like to use this. Just, yeah, Harry, you might want to stand back a little bit, bro. I will take the gold medallion. Thank you for asking. That's right. Ah! I forgot they throw extra garbage at you. No, don't. Harry, don't back up. No, it's like trying to twerk on the demon, for God's sake. Maybe I can badonkadonk them to death.
Use acid on fist.
That's right.
Acid fisting? Is that a thing? I'm not with
You
the
have to
kids
pay
these
extra for
days.
that.
Ooh.
Alright, yes. Come at me, little demon children. pretty sure... I'm probably going to fuck this up because I don't remember the exact solution. Alright, so this is the piano puzzle.
Is this where you need me to Sherpa for you?
You might have to, but you know what? Let's do it as if we were, you know, playing this legitimately. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove, flying beyond the pelican as far as he could. So, silent dove flying beyond the pelican, right? So, basically, white key on the piano, then a black key furthest over. Raven flies in, so black key, flying higher than the dove just to show that he can. A swan glides in to find a peaceful spot next to another bird. Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then taking a nap, which is the first black key. Who will show the way, who will be the key, who will lead to the silver reward. Right, so this is what we were talking about. You get one puzzle that's just like, you put thing on thing, congrats. And then you immediately get hit with this, which is like basically a lot of trial and error. Like, I should probably be busting out a notepad to try to figure this out right now. Or I could just have Chris do it for me. Actually, I think I need to go do something else before I can do it. Right, I remember. They do this weird thing where you have to go and use the gold medallion first before the piano becomes available. So, I guess we should just do that. So in the meantime, if Chris wants to Sherpa the correct steps in order to get that done.
No, I have everything for the piano ready.
Cool.
Every.
Ugh. This is another thing. You like walk around this corner and you hear the locker shaking.
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Ugh.
And then you open it up.
Because you don't want to open it, right? Like, yeah, it's a fucking cat.
Meow.
And then
It gets eaten.
you hear the cat get murdered.
Poor kid.
Nothing inside. Well, great.
Except like a formerly living cat that you could have made your companion and familiar. If this was a real anime game, that's what would happen. It would talk to you.
That's
and
true.
then, yeah. Then when you got to the real world, it would turn into a big-headed anime cat.
Ugh. Go away. Go away. Oh, shit. I'm getting backdoored by this asshole.
What?
You heard me.
It looks like he's tossing your salad. I don't think you're getting backdoored.
Well, one of us is having a good time.
I don't know. I'm not down with the sexual euphemism. I'm getting a little, so what's that? I mean, are you enjoying your game?
Yeah, no, definitely. Go away.
I like how there's a giant picture of a dog and it says wolf. It's just so big.
It's the kid's art, man.
There's an anime game.
He tried real hard.
The nightmare would just be the eclipse from Berserk. I miss Berserk. I played that in the Dreamcast a long time ago. I have not actually seen the anime. I was more referencing Persona 5 specifically.
Of course you were. Also, I mean, obviously things get placed intentionally, right, by the developers, and I kind of feel like the thing that says "cut" here on the on the lockers was not an accident. Because like one of the things is like I look around the decorations in the school too, because I'm trying to see if they like purposefully put like stuff there just to be spoopy, and for the most part they actually don't. Like it legitimately is just looks like it is a school, but every once in a while there's something like that. Or like this,
There's a lot of
this spiral drawing. Like, what demented child did that? Probably a lesson.
Kindergarten Cop. Kindergarten Cop.
It's not a tumor.
Do you know about that?
Apparently I don't. I don't know. What?
So a lot of the images in the school, a lot of the designs were lifted right
Oh.
from Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah. I remember now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like some of the poster art and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Chimera, you're in really good company because X1101 there, also known as our patron Lyle, is a huge Persona 5 fan, so you guys can totally just fangirl out about that.
Tyrannosaurus Lyle.
Is this the fucking Shadow Kid? Is there a Shadow Baby over here?
Rex Lyle Tyrannus. Luna. That's his new name.
Ugh, this... There's like nothing in here, but I'm still getting static. Go away. Whatever you are.
Actually, I was saying earlier, yeah, it's my son's birthday, and he really wanted P5R, and I was able to get a really good deal on the Steelbook edition. That was like sealed and everything. So I was like, wow, got a real good deal. And he is just absolutely losing his mind about the fact that he has P5R.
Nice.
I didn't like the new intro for P5R, by the way. I thought the original's intro is better. If you don't like that, well, okay, that's just me. So standing by it.
You know what? You are entitled to like what you like. Alright, I think we're at the point now where I can just head downstairs. Yeah, screw you, Shadow Children. I don't want any of your business. Alright, let's go out to the courtyard. Get this bad boy installed over here. A golden sun.
Golden Sun?
That's right.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know Golden Sun.
Yeah. Something we'll probably do an episode on at some point.
I mean, there's an RFR, but
Yeah, I know.
we should.
I just
should-
feel
we
like we
should
probably
do-
will, though, eventually.
Yeah, we haven't covered any GBA games yet.
Wait, really? Have we not?
No, I don't think we have covered a GBA game.
Huh. That's surprising.
Pearl changes are very worth it. Okay, so I gotta ask, just Chimera, because you said P5R's changes are very worth it. What makes it worth going back? Because I put
Oh, yeah. See, okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting the Persona discussion, but Lyle is right. Buffy was a GBA game.
no, it was a Game Boy Color game.
Oh, you're right. Actually, yeah, he's got you there, man. It was Game Boy Color. Did
So
this-
like,
does this
okay,
work?
so royal changes are very worth
What
it.
did I have to do?
The game broke my heart because I made it through and it bugged out on that I can't remember his name. It starts with an M. He's the Moon social link, but confidant, whatever you want to call it, where he gives you quests over the phone, and then I didn't get all the all the quests on the first playthrough. So I was going through the second playthrough. I was like, I'm gonna get all the quests this time. I'm gonna complete it, and then it bugged out and wouldn't let me get the quests. And I already put like 100 some hours the first time. It's like I'm not gonna put in 300 hours into this game. So
No, but you'll do that
Is-
for Nier, though.
Nier was 40 hours. 40.
Uh-huh.
Not 100.
Uh-huh.
40.
Okay.
And that's total. That's
Sure.
everything. Don't you pick on Nier. Nier is a special magical game. And Riku, if Riku's still in here, he can vouch for me. Hopefully you're still in here, Riku. Riku is a fantastic, wondrous, amazing game.
Riku is a fantastic, amazing game.
No, Nier is. I'm not
Oh.
saying Riku, you're a fantastic person too. Sure, whatever. But
I mean,
Nier
I
is
guess.
great.
I mean, those are strong
right there.
words. All right. I can't say
Yeah.
one way or the other. I've never played it, so I just like giving him shit about it because he's talked on at least 3 episodes now about how he's playing it like pseudo begrudgingly, in that he really likes the plot and all of that stuff, but maybe not necessarily gameplay, and also that he has to play through it like 3 times.
I'll answer the question, but
Okay, what, I'm missing something here. What did I not do? Because the piano's not open and I put the medallion in. I missed something. There's got to be something I didn't... Oh, there's more dudes in here, so maybe that's it.
Riku has kind of been my
Ugh.
choice of reason. through my
No,
near
no,
experience.
fuck you, Shadow Baby. No,
You're fighting shadow babies.
no. Well, you can't really fight them. You just have to kind of avoid them.
Yeah. They don't really hurt you either.
I don't care. They're weird and creepy, and I don't want it touching me.
That's the weirdest, creepiest part about the damn school too, is shadow babies. Again, I remember hitting them with lead pipes. I don't know why. I just remember hitting them with lead pipes.
Is there still one out here? I thought I cleared this. Oh, there's not. Oh, there's a couple more there. Alright, fine.
Wait, can you move and shoot at the same time?
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that in Resident Evil.
Yeah, I know. Clearly superior. Would Silent Hill be better if it has second run through where you could understand the monsters? Oh, Riku. You're about to throw me down another diatribe. I mean, to be fair, you could just listen to the episode, I guess, but suffice to say, I think Silent Hill in general could have been much better served if they had not been purposefully obtuse in a lot of ways. I think it serves the story fairly well in that they were trying to go for that like very weird esoteric sort of like Lynchian aspect, but they went a little too far in that there are some critical plot points that you just do not fucking understand. And I think it does the game a disservice, frankly. So a second playthrough, I don't know about that, maybe, but I would say that they should have just done a better job of surfacing like the rationale behind a lot of what you end up experiencing or seeing in the game. Chris doesn't agree with me because he, as far as he's concerned, Harry just needs to find his kid and doesn't give a fuck about why pterodactyls are here.
No.
But I disagree.
So to answer your question, Riku, my point as to why, you know, a lot of the lore of Silent Hill isn't there around you, stands. I stand by my statements in the episode, but I know where you're going with this, and I absolutely agree with you, because it makes just as much sense as it does in the context that you're talking about and applying it to this. And you are absolutely correct.
Okay, the hands are stopped at 10. Did I like just bumble my way through this last time or something? Like how? What did I do to unlock the like piano so I could actually do this next part?
I don't even know what you've done right now. I just know you've been talking shit while you've been running around a goddamn school.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You're supposed to be the one who's like memorized this thing.
I have never said that. Let's see. 5 o'clock. Flames render the silence. Awakening the hungry beast. Open times. Door to book and pray. Yeah, that's the last step. We need the one about the birds. Yeah, place with songs and sound. A silver guidepost is untapped and lost tongues. Awakening at the ordained order. What the fuck am I missing? Is there like a room I haven't gone into? Went through all that. Went through all that.
You know what you've done or haven't done, so I don't know. I could. Well, I don't know what I can tell you or not.
I mean, it's not like you're going to be spoiling anything. I know what happens.
No, and it's not about spoilers. I just don't know what you've done and what you haven't done. I think you have to get the sheet music, don't you?
Sheet music? Where's that at? I don't remember getting that before.
So there's an old man's hand on the table which is covering something. You have to go to an old
Yeah, that's the gold medallion. We already did that.
Okay, make sure you also pick up the handgun bullets. Take kit, library, Southern Hall. First, find the memory locker, examine it. You already did that. Handgun bullets, head to Southern Hall, unlock the double doors leading west for Central School. From here, head north to the courtyard. Southeast corner of the courtyard, there's a golden emblem on a pillar. Stand in front of this gold medallion to set it into place.
Right, did that.
Do that. Okay, head through the northern doors and go west. You need to go back up to the second floor. On the southern side of the second floor, there is a room called the music room. That is your destination right now. Before examining the piano, examine the sheet music on the wall. This is the solution to the riddle
for
of the
God's
waves.
sake. All right. So that's what I just have to look at the clue again? All right,
Guess.
fine.
When you attempt to play the piano, you'll notice that some keys work and some don't. So let me know if you can use it.
I spent a whole bunch of time wandering around trying to figure out what I didn't do, and apparently I just needed to look at this again. Yep, birds. And it's not open. What the fuck? Why is the piano not open? Like, did something bug out? Like, what the fuck? What is going on?
Just the bug.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Never mind, everybody. I'm dumb as hell.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
I'm not fine. Our fine denizens on our
Dude,
stream are not fine.
like, all right, listen, okay? I interacted with the damn thing, and I thought I placed the thing in, so fine, whatever.
Yeah. You've now made a scary movie with Benny Hill music. I hope you're happy.
I am, yes. This is, you get to that point in a scary game where it's not scary anymore because you just have no fucking idea what you're doing. The bunny in your layout an anachronism. Yes, it is technically an anachronism. You are correct. I just really like it. It's from Silent Hill 3 and 4, technically. Hey, I actually placed the thing this time. Hooray.
I'm listening and I'm reading this Chimera. I need to be educated on why I need to play Persona 5 again. Because I really don't want to. I mean, I love it. I just don't want to play it a third time.
Well, see, there you go, Chris. You get more free time to play the game.
That's not what that means.
I know that's not what that means. All right, piano's open. Cool. All right, for the sake of brevity, Sherpa, what am I doing?
Let's see here. I am divining the Grand Sherpa is communicating to me. Okay, so the second from the right, hit that white key first.
Okay. Got it.
Hold on. The second from... No, back out. I fucked that up.
Oh my god, it was one key.
I already fucked it up.
Jesus. All right. Try again.
Okay. The second from the left. Hit that first.
Okay.
White key.
Got it.
Now the second from the right. Hit that white key.
Okay.
Now, the black key all the way to the right, hit that.
Got it.
Now, the third from the right, hit that.
Black key?
White key.
Oh, white key. Okay.
And then the black key all the way to the left, hit that.
Haha! Success.
Ba, 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 ba.
I got the thing. Yes, I will take it. And I will remember to actually place it into the thing this time. So I think, as much as, honestly, I would probably just sit here and play this game for another couple hours. I think we'll probably wrap up the school and then probably call it good from there for tonight.
The regular school, or are we going to include the alternative school?
I was thinking the whole thing, but...
So I see what you say, just Chimera. Like that's kind of so. Like I started my. I don't want to say started Persona with Persona 3 Fez because I did have Persona 3, I think, Innocent Sin. I mean Persona 2 Innocent Sin for the PlayStation. That was my first Persona game, and I didn't really dig it. And then I got back to Persona with Persona 3 Fez, which was an improved version of Persona 3. The thing is as good as Persona 3 Fez is, and I'm assuming Persona 3 is. Like if I had played Persona 3, I don't know if I would necessarily play Persona 3 Fez. And that's not saying that Fez isn't worth playing over Persona 3. I think it would be, but it's kind of essentially the same thing. Like these are nice additions. Like the bullets recharging is great. Confidants being easier to max out is makes one playthrough probably much more less stressful and possible. More, and if that happens or free time, sure.
Oh, we turning on that boiler, boys?
Yes, he's playing the game. I'm talking about a different game.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's fine.
But, yeah, and Mementos vastly improved. I didn't really care much for Mementos. I hope it is. But you know, as I said, Shogi Girl's best waifu. Shogi Girl's best waifu. That's all I got to say. Shogi Girl and Teacher, best waifus. I wouldn't say Persona 5 is better than 4. That's tough. I think I thought the same thing until I started replaying 5, and I noticed it had some heavy flaws.
All right, we are entering the alternate school.
Here we are.
And you can hear like the air raid sirens in the background again.
Getting spoopy.
Maximum spoop.
I would talk about Persona and just going out in chat right now, but it's spooked.
Where am I?
I don't know. This looks familiar.
Have I been here before?
Yes, you have. You have been there before. Just.
I don't remember this being here.
Oh,
This-
it's occult signs.
This seems highly inappropriate for a school.
Which school?
Oh god, that backing music is so fucking unnerving. Ugh.
Lyle, you should play Xenoblade Chronicles first. Haha, Xenoblade.
Yeah, I gotta play The remastered one for my Switch at some point.
Yeah, if you have the remastered one, I've heard it's don't really bother going back to the Wii, but I played it for the Wii, and I loved it. It was a yeah, it's so good, Disc Chimera. I love it. I love it so much. I played it and X.
Oh right, yeah, Lyle, you're doing that insane thing of trying to play through like all the FF games or whatever. That's how's that going for you?
Probably doesn't get bad until 7.
Ah, the rubber ball. Sure. I love a rubber ball. Okay, actually, I'm interested in that because that's the first time I've heard anybody say that. So, what do you mean by that, Riku, as far as the combat system feeling off? You're the first person I've seen say anything like that about that game. And this is just coming from someone who is like interested in playing it at some point because I haven't played it before.
I think if he says it feels weird with a regular controller, I would definitely back that up. I will say it feels a lot more natural and fluid to me with the nunchuck and Wiimote. I gotta be honest, it does. It feels much more natural. I don't know if that's what his complaints are.
Well, I'm just curious because like a lot of people say that they don't like The Witcher for that exact reason, particularly like the first one, and to a somewhat lesser extent the second one, but just because the combat was like kind of odd positioning and setting up for getting enemies. I see.
Xenoblade Chronicles X is really good as well, but they have elements they don't teach you that is a necessity in order to beat the game. And they never tell you about it in the main game, is how to extend something they call overdrive. And they never tell you how to do it. And you just kind of have to know how to do it in order to beat some of the later bosses. And it's so fucked up that's what you have to do. Why'd you go 4, 5, 6? Why didn't you start 1, 2, and 3, Lyle? That's weird. Are you playing it like in Star Wars mode?
That would be on brand for Lyle, for the record. Man, I gotta find some time to play Hades. I have it. I just haven't played it yet. I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah, Disc Chimera about Xenoblade Chronicles X, which he says do a very bad job about explaining their combat mechanics. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I will say, like, Xenoblade Chronicles X does a very bad job of explaining anything. Like, not just his combat mechanics, just fucking anything. It just says, here's the world, go. And we're not going to tell you how to... Yeah, fuck you. This is essentially what the game does. Hey, how do I do anything? Yeah, we're not... So Lyle said I played 5, started 4, then decided to do this madness. Folks told me not to go back because there's nothing I haven't seen in 4, 5, 6. I would say 1, 2, and 3 are definitely their own experiences. They're not better than 4, 5, and 6. I would definitely say that is true. I would almost argue that 3 is the biggest letdown because Final Fantasy 3, the end of that game is an absolute grind, and it can drive anyone into madness. But and I've never beaten 3. I have beaten 1 and 2. And 2 is an experience. It's like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. It's like the road to a bad game is paved with really good ideas, and that's Final Fantasy. I could understand that if you think Final Fantasy 3 is better than 5 going off the DS version. I would tend to disagree, but I can totally understand that perspective.
Oh, hey, it's that door that was in the painting. I probably don't want to go in there yet, but...
5 doesn't really have a story.
Oh, actually, I guess that's... Yeah, actually, I guess that's the only way to go.
Guess you gotta go.
Alright, I guess we're fucking going. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
I know we've kind of talked about this before, and especially we talked about it in the episode, but just the contrast of where you're at right now.
What's this? In the center of the door is a horizontal slot. What is it for? This
Jam
dick.
shit up. But remember, that's like the drawing that they had in the other school, so it all
Slid
matches
the
up.
picture card into the slot.
Yeah, the slot, baby. But
I feel
the
like...
contrast, the contrast you get from the regular school to the alternate school, and what that's like, it's so stark. And like the regular school is already creepy, and then you're going to just, you don't know why it's darker and bloodier and grungier and dirtier and more unnerving, but it just fucking is. And that's
Yeah.
what's great about Silent Hill. This is what's so good about this game.
I feel like I might be missing something, because I thought that I thought by now I had already gotten the shotgun. Like, don't you get that in the bathroom in the alternate school? Or like,
Maybe.
could have swore that was the case. But also both the doors are locked, so... I don't know. YOLO, we're doing it anyway, whatever. Or did this just lead out there anyway? Oh yeah. Never mind.
So this Chimera, I love the Final Fantasy VII remake. I thought it was, I preferred over the original Final Fantasy VII, to be honest with you. Even though I do think both need to be played, the remake was good. Hey, bloody sinks.
This is a real nice bathroom.
Reminds me of some of the facilities I've had in my time being deployed.
Is this the one where it like ports you to the... Yeah. Okay, so that's actually a weird thing that this game does. That it tells you nothing about this. Like, when you enter that women's bathroom on the first floor of the alternate school, it like mysteriously teleports you to the same bathroom but on the second floor.
So I guess you gotta go in the other bathroom.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a ton of bullets in here. I think there's shotgun shells too. Yep.
And Lyle, it says you're playing the Final Fantasy VII Play 7 remake. That's the only way you should play it. We have an episode in the hopper, and that we don't, I don't know if it's come out in the episodes or not, but it'll come out when Shane has enough free time to edit, or I get together and I start learning how to edit some episodes on getting a second series out. But me and Tiger have done an episode about Final Fantasy VII. That's kind of something we go into, is Final Fantasy VII Remake is really more for fans of the original Final Fantasy VII than it is for new fans. because there's a lot of references and a lot of things you won't completely understand and play the original Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, here we go. You're like, this doesn't look like the bathroom from before. Oh, cool. That's not gross.
Another corpse thing.
Sir, I'm just gonna step right here. I don't mean to bother you. I just want this. Also, I would have totally missed this, partially because it's hard to tell that it's there, but also because I would have been freaked the fuck out by this thing. But apparently there is some shit written on the wall over here.
What does it say?
Leonard Rhine, the monster lurks. The monster lurks? What's that supposed to mean?
Monster lurk.
Well, you know what,
Nerd.
Harry? It's a good question.
I wish I had the time, patience, and willingness to pay Square Enix for Final Fantasy 14 to Chimera. I think Lyle plays 14 though.
Well, I won't say I do. I have. I've been trying to convince another friend of mine to start playing it with me again so that I can get back into it. I've got like a level 40 something character. It is an excellent MMO. It's just I just frankly don't have the time for it right now.
By the way, I've never asked you this, Lyle, but is there a reason that your name is X1101? Does it mean like X13, or is there any meaning?
It's fucking, it's binary because he's a super nerd.
I get it's binary, but it's binary for 13.
Uh-huh.
Wondering if there's any meaning for it. Is it 13?
Oh no, who is phone?
Daddy, help me. Daddy, where are you?
Cheryl!
Cheryl. Where is she? Cheryl. Yeah, but also, Chimera, the other thing too is that Realm Reborn has been like reworked and all of that stuff now, right? With like the latest big patch, so that's all been really streamlined. Which is also actually part of the reason I want to get back into it, because that was part of the reason I kind of stopped, because it is a huge slog.
That makes sense, Lyle. Because you know there's only 10 people in the world. Those who understand binary and those who don't.
Haha. Oh, don't... Chimera, don't tell me that. Don't crush my dreams, man. I'll say, are you just gonna tell me that less of a slog is still a slog?
I'm just worried about getting into any MMO person in general, because I remember the last time I got to an MMO, and I don't want it to happen again.
And what was that?
Oh, World of Warcraft.
Ah, yes. Well, the person in particular I was talking about that was trying to get into 14 with me is also the one that I'm playing Classic WoW with on a weekly basis right now. We play like one night a week, and level some characters together, which is fun. But honestly, I already kind of told them that as soon as they announce Burning Crusade for Classic and they start going down that route, I'm out. Like, not that I don't like TBC, I do, but like I've been on that treadmill once before, and the whole reason that I got into Classic in the first place was because I just wanted to play WoW more or less how it was, you know, when I first played it back in the day. But I do not want to go back into that loot treadmill of going through every single expansion all over again. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, Lyle was there. He remembers most of that. Oh god. Yeah, Riku, they are. Like, they've pretty much all but officially announced it at this point. That it seems like they're going to go down that route of just slowly redoing the expansion cycles, which I'm super not a fan of. Yeah, I agree. Blood. Define nothing. I feel like that's a lot of something in there. This is this delayed jump scare. Fuck you and your corpse. But I will take that key. Well, I mean, 30-ish% not bad, right? I was seeing some people were talking about it, and they were saying that it cut down the leveling time through those areas, like, noticeably. Well, it says, I feel like Made Classic exists, and you can play it. TBC exists, you can play it. Well, that's what a lot of people were saying, including myself, is that they should just do what private servers do and just make separate servers. Like, if you want to play vanilla-ass WoW, just play that till the end of time. You know, whatever. And if you want to play TBC, go to the TBC server. But that's not... What they have said so far, that's not their intention. As they're just going to upgrade the Classic servers, which... I am not about that life. So I think they said, last I heard was the rumor was that TBC was going to be coming out sometime in like next spring. So if that's the case, that'll be about the time where I'm going to be transitioning to something else. I mean, if anything at all, I guess.
And Riku, to answer your question about Resident Evil 4, I know that's kind of a sharp pivot from MMO. But if whether or not Capcom's going to make a remake of Resident Evil 4, last I heard they did, and a lot of people did not want that because there's really no reason for a Resident Evil 4 remake. Not. But that's their intentions at the moment. I think they need to make a Resident Evil 0 remake. I think that'd be more appropriate, or a Code Veronica especially. But their intentions, it appears to be at the moment, is RE4.
Yeah, that feels real unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 4 essentially provided the formula for the other remakes. I mean, they could even make a Resident Evil 1 remake, another remake, a remake, for all I know. And I think that would be a better investment of the time than RE4.
What's this? The Monster Lurks is the book title. Ah. Chapter 3, Manifestation of Delusions. Poltergeists are among these. Negative emotions, like fear, worry, or stress, manifest into external energy with physical effects. Nightmares have in some cases been shown to trigger them. However, such phenomena do not appear to happen to just anyone. Although it's not clear why, adolescents, especially girls, are prone to such occurrences. AKA Alessa and all her crazy bullshit.
also been prior
Dude.
to 7.
Chimera, I've gone through so many MMOs in my day, man. Like, WoW was actually my first, and that's why I have a fondness for it. But I also spent like a good 5 years or so playing Lord of the Rings online, which was really solid, by the way. Did like Guild Wars 2, did a little bit of Rift and Terra in there somewhere.
The awesome thing about Guild Wars is it didn't require a monthly subscription, right?
Right, so Guild Wars operates on the whole like you just buy the expansion and then you can play the game sort of model. Which apparently is kind of what ESO does, but they also have the optional additional subscription if you want like in-game currency shit and like XP boosts or whatever. But
What's GW 2?
Guild Wars 2.
I'm definitely not
Yeah, I mean it's mostly the cash up in Guild Wars 2 though is largely just cosmetics, right? As far as I'm aware, it's been a hot minute since I've played it, but oh right, like extra character slots and stuff. Yeah, I mean it's hard, man. Like most people don't have time to play multiple MMOs because or even one, honestly, because like the amount of time a lot of those take to like really invest in your character, it's hard. All right, so I did that. That's locked. That's blocked off. I can't go there. So I guess we'll head back this way. Alright, I think we've done everything up here, so I think I just gotta go, like... Actually, can I go up again? Is there anything up here? Oh. Oh. I don't think I want to be here. This looks no bueno. Am I on the roof? Where the fuck am I? Oh, yeah, I'm on the roof. Okay, great.
There you go. Is this where you're supposed to be?
I think so. I feel like this might be a good time to equip myself with that shotgun.
Might be. Any time is a good time to equip yourself. Shotgun. As an owner of a shotgun, I can say I love shotguns.
I mean, do you really love shotgun, or are you just looking around the room and saying that you love things?
I think it might be a little bit of both.
Okay. Oh hey, it's that symbol again. Drainage valve. Nothing unusual. Sure. I mean, what about that? That on the wall, that's kind of unusual, right? No?
It's nice bright red. Oh, no, the symbol too is, yeah. Makes sense. Data center. What data center? Oh, I think they're talking about Final Fantasy 14. Going way over my head. Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember playing Final Fantasy 11 for a while.
Alright, well, just kidding. Apparently I'm not supposed to be there yet. I guess maybe I gotta go downstairs. I don't know.
You gotta find the thing for the thing. Do the
yes,
thing.
the MacGuffin, the all-important MacGuffin.
Whatever that thing might be.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, we did storage, we did that. I feel like we've been most everywhere. Maybe I just gotta go back out to the courtyard. Are these actually locked, or can I unlock them from this side? Aha, there we go. Probably means I can do that with this one too, right? Oh, nope, because that's blocked off. Of course it is. Silly me.
Are we gonna be able to finish the school? We're quickly approaching on 2 hours.
I mean, that's the goal.
Okay. How much more is left?
Shouldn't be too much more. We've done just about everything in here.
Yeah, touche.
Honestly, I'm just, at this point, I'm trying to figure out where I need to go next. So if someone wants to divine that for me.
That means I would have to be paying attention.
I mean, yeah, you know, could help.
I'll bet.
Clearly, it's the rubber ball. That's. I think you're probably right, Chimera. I think it was pretty grindy, but I had a friend that was like unhealthily into FF11. Like she had a period of time where she like holed herself up in her apartment's bedroom for like days and days on end, and just did not like exit or shower or anything, and just like played the shit out of FF11. I'm not suggesting that anybody do that for anything because it's not good, but yeah, she sure did play a shitload of that game.
Can you move the cranks at all?
Which cranks?
Oh, okay. I thought you were in a room with cranks.
No.
Have you already gotten the library reserve key?
I did.
Okay, so library reserve key. Go back through the previous hallway through the classroom and then up to the north end. Proceed through the double doors leading east. Road the east side and use library reserve key and library reserve. Pick up the first aid kit and go through the door to the library. Read the book is sitting on the table. Keep this little fairy tale in your mind. Be a tip relating to a certain upcoming boss. Make sure you pick up handgun bullets. Take the south door of the hallway. There's nowhere you can go, so head back west to the hallway. Go up the stairs to the third floor, the roof. Go out the door and locate the hole next to some blood. Examine the hole and you will see a key just out of reach. Go over and find the drainage valve. When you choose to turn it on when Harry asks.
Got it.
Thank you. The roof.
Okay, so I was right. I was supposed to be on the roof. I guess missed the thing that we were trying to find.
Disc Chimera, are you talking about Welcome to the NHK? Or No Game, No Something? Got the... Welcome to the NHK is one of my favorite animes.
Ooh, I miss this health.
Yeah.
Over here.
I love it. I it's not like a teenage high school anime is, and it goes over some real human problem shit. So I'm absolutely all about NHK, and I love that anime. I've been looking for another anime that kind of gives that feeling. Find it.
All right, re-equipping the shotgun. All right, so apparently, somewhere in this hole, I'm supposed to be able to see something.
Again.
I see nothing.
Says you examine a hole, locate a hole next to some blood. Examine the hole, and you will see a key just out of reach.
Oh, wait. Okay, the camera angle just changed. There it is. Good lord, how was I supposed to find that? There's a hanging key. It's just out of reach.
Oh no. Hey, that. Okay.
There's a drainage valve. Do you want to open it? Yes, I do.
It doesn't wash away the key. Walk over the hole where the water drains at the corner. Use the rubber ball you found. Turn the water on again, and it will wash around to where you see the key.
Who would have thought big pink rubber ball is going to come in use?
A clown.
Touche. All right, let's try that again.
I'm not saying I hate anime. I've just been looking for another anime that like Welcome to the NHK really changed my perspective on anime. And it's just been really hard to go back to other anime since. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was a lot of fun. I like Agretsuko. I really enjoy that. It's been harder for me to go back to the older stuff as much as I say I like it. Like Macross, I try to watch Macross, and it's like, man, it drags. But I'm not against anime.
Dude, the key went down. I have to go down like
First floor.
Oh my god. Okay, sure, yeah.
And out to the courtyard. I had someone recommended me Devilman Crybaby, and that series was absolutely weird. That was so fucking weird. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist. I love Full Metal Alchemist. I like both of them, actually. I think both of them are really good.
Yeah, I actually watched both of them as well. I did prefer Brotherhood, but I thought they were both good in their own way.
They both have their strong points, I would say.
Yeah.
I think the story, the first for the original Full Metal Alchemist, like, I understand like Brotherhood tells a lot of that in a very condensed and shortened way. That's why I think like for that portion it's told so much better than the original. But yeah, Brotherhood as a total is much better because the ending doesn't get fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Nazi Germany.
So
like,
yeah, the alternate like dimension Nazi Germany shit. I was like, what? Wait, what? Oh, what is in here? It's fucking
Promise Neverland. I'll have to check it out.
cockroaches, man.
You said cock.
Ha.
Ah.
I gotta go like all the way through this area to get to the fucking first floor.
Oh, other ones I really like is Hajime no Ippo and Initial D. Those are some really good ones. Get back out in the courtyard. It says it's back out in the courtyard.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about Shiten no Joe.
Aw, really? Is the Dragon's Dogma anime bad? That sucks. I was hoping it was gonna be good. I liked the Castlevania one though. That was very well done.
I wouldn't call it anime though. I just call it an animated series. I think it's really difficult to call it anime.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna split hairs about whether or not it's anime, but yeah. Hey, look, a key.
Hey!
You know, man, I tried to get into 7 Deadly Sins, and I just couldn't.
Say now would be a good time to go to the infirmary and save your game, by the way. Return to the second floor and run east through the northern hall. Best library reserved to reach the locked classroom.
Okay, my issue with 7 Deadly Sins, and maybe it gets better later, I just didn't stick with it long enough to find out, to be honest, but like, it kind of suffered from the problem that a lot of anime, in my opinion, does, and which is the reason why I end up like just not really being interested, is because it seems like it's like the Dragon Ball Z problem, in that like every episode is just like, here's like a little bit of plot and then just a bunch about like these dudes fighting each other, and to me that's just not like interesting at all. So
it's a little too predictable.
Yeah, like I want there to be more about the story development and the characters and stuff, and it's just when most episodes are like 80% like guys like shit talking each other before they fight, I'm just really it loses my interest real quick.
I've heard Hunter x Hunter is really dark. I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, but I've heard nothing but great things about Hunter x Hunter.
All right, I use the classroom
it
key.
leads you. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter starts like, okay, yeah, okay. You got into the classroom.
Yep.
Okay. Now what do we do?
Well, killing this little jerk and then see what we got in here.
I haven't seen Gurren Lagann.
Well, I will take that health drink. Oh, does this lead past that locked area? Yeah, okay. That's why.
I will say I loved Gundam Unicorn. Absolutely loved Gundam Unicorn. That's probably my favorite Gundam series that I've watched. I also think X is vastly underrated.
I feel like I might be getting close to the boss now.
Might want to equip that shotgun.
That's what I'm thinking.
Wing was great when I watched it originally, and then I went back and watched it, and it's goofy as fuck. Like, it doesn't make any sense, and it only makes less sense as it goes on further and further, and the character motivations aren't as fleshed out and fully realized as they are in a lot of other series. I will say it's better than Gundam V. It's way better than Gundam Victory, and because Gundam Victory just tries to fuck with your emotions constantly, whereas I think the other ones they do a good job. G Gundam's fun. G Gundam's a lot of fun. If that's the one I'm thinking of, that's the fighting one where they're like all fighters and shit, right? Like that's a fun one.
There's definitely no reason why they're giving me 2 boxes of shotgun shells right now.
Yeah. All right, Lyle. Thanks. Have a great night.
But
Thanks
Lyle,
for joining us.
we're just about to hit the boss. You're gonna miss it.
Yeah, we're almost done. We are almost done, but it is also almost midnight here. So.
Yeah, just stick around for a little bit longer. Oh, I gotta turn the valves in the right direction. Did you have that up by chance?
What's that?
Turning the valves.
Let me look into my crystal ball. It's a bit puzzling. Left is a handle which moves the gate one manner, while the one on the right moves it differently.
Right.
I'm thinking that if you need to get through, you must strategically use a combination of both. So you need to examine the left crank and choose to move it to the right.
Okay.
And then choose the one on the right and choose to move it to...
Wait, what? The one on the right and turn it to what?
The right twice.
Oh.
Ooh. Can't do that. Riku already know.
Aha. The way is open.
This is the way.
This is the way. All right, here we go. This is fine.
Of course. See, if there's one thing about this game that I like, they do a really good job of capturing the average Joe-ness of Harry. But if I'm the average Joe and I'm seeing this shit happen in real time, like, how am I not freaking the fuck out right now? That something just lit on fire and now I'm being chased by a giant lizard thing.
Open
Like,
your face.
Like, why is he not shitting his pants? It's just like, this shotgun will save me from this, like, this monster beastie thing.
I probably should keep an eye on, like, my health. Yeah, okay. This is where the tank controls definitely do not help.
He's got that Papaneer adrenaline boost, Riku. near Gestalt
Oh God.
adrenaline boost.
What do I gotta do to get this asshole to like open his face?
Oh, zip your fly.
Ah, if only it were that easy. There it is. Oh God. Did that just straight up kill me? Damn it. And this is why we have save states.
Just much.
Okay, note to self: do not get eaten.
Yeah, that's solid guidance right there. You can write a fact with that.
That's right.
FIQ. It's you still have to shoot.
He moving so fast though.
See, that's the thing. He has this adrenaline boost to save his daughter, and Shane's like, "Yeah, like save my daughter, but what's really going on in Silent Hill?"
Dude, whatever. I want to know about the lore. Why am I fighting a split-faced lizard?
Yeah, why is there a split face?
No, dude, run. Oh my God, what are you doing?
I think you missed your opportunity a couple times.
Yeah, because if I get too close, then it's gonna fucking eat my face. No, no, run, dude. Oh my God.
Oh.
There it is. Whew, I had to time it right. Yeah, well, Silent Hill Wiki didn't exist when this game came out. That was my point, man.
Does this freeze?
No. I was just loading the cutscene, I think.
And that's... Oh.
Hey. How you doing? You come here often? Oh, okay, bye.
Is that Lisa?
What was that? Who in the hell was that?
Where am I? This is a boiler room? What's going on here? All right, and then you hear the church bells in the distance, letting you know where your next destination is supposed to be. But
Freaking you the fuck out.
I mean, that too probably. But that is where we're going to call it for tonight. So actually,
Oh my
that
God, yes.
went a lot better than I thought. So like I said, I could probably keep playing this game for much longer because I'm definitely into it. But it is late, and I guess we have to get back to real work and the world and all that stuff, I guess. So anyway,
Yeah,
so thank you to everybody that joined us this evening. It's made it a lot of fun. We're glad you were able to stop in, and hey, we hope that you do it again next week because, you know, real life notwithstanding, we try to do it every Sunday night. So definitely feel free to jump in. Chris will be playing something next week, so you can, you know, support him just like you support me. But yeah, Chris, anything you want to touch on real quick before we wrap things up?
We're an affiliate of a coffee place, so go check out the coffee link of Bones Coffee, which is bit.ly/RHPBones, and you can get some good coffee. And I know Lyle doesn't like it, but you know, we both like it. That's each their own.
Yeah.
You can follow me on Instagram at Zodiac XODYAK. Make sure to follow us on the socials in general. We try to communicate with the people who talk to us on our on our Instagrams and so on and so forth. So yeah,
Yeah.
hope to see you
and,
there.
And hey, we're a podcast first and foremost. So if you're not listening to the show already, go check it out. We just put an episode out about Silent Hill today, the day of recording. So just go over to bit.ly/GoRHP, GORHP, and that will put you on a landing page where you can put the show into whatever podcatcher you want, whichever one of your choice. And also our Discord is public now. So if you want to hop in and chat with us and say, hey, and know when things are happening, then you can do that too. That's at bit.ly/RHP chat. And that'll give you the Discord invite. So feel free to stop in and say hello.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So
anything else? No,
just wanted to say thanks everyone for joining us. I think we had a really active chat, and I think that made everything just a lot more enjoyable. I really did. I really enjoyed tonight because of all the people that were here and keep on providing input. So hey, like definitely look forward to seeing you guys next time. I think this was a really awesome session.
Absolutely. All right. Well, in that case, until next time.
Play with your silent fleshy joysticks.